Shalom. I'm going to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Chakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. The true Hebrew Israelites are the so-called Negroes, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Americans. As well as the Israelite foreigners who may look like the other nations but believe in this truth. This is going to be a video lesson on the Holy Bible. And so the things written in the Bible will, let me Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is going down. Nuclear missiles are in the Bible. Joel chapter 2 and verse 2, a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and a strong, the great people and a strong are the ICBM missiles. There hath not been ever the like. Neither shall there be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. Verse 3, a fire devoureth before them. That's when the missiles hit. The fire is the destruction. And behind them a flame burneth. So behind the missiles, each missile there's a fire. So this is the great people and they strong. This is a fire. A fire devoureth, Slakia. A flame burneth behind them. A flame burneth behind them. And then when the warhead hits ground zero, Babylon the Great, then that's the fire that devoureth before them, the destruction. So that proves nuclear missiles are in the Bible. Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 9. For lo, I will raise and I will cause to come up against Babylon. Babylon is talking about America. Babylon the Great in Revelation 18. The whore that sitteth on many waters in Revelation 17. An assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. The arrows are the ICBMs. None shall return in vain. So nuclear missiles will be shot on Babylon. This is what is in Jeremiah and many other scriptures. And these arrows, the nuclear missiles, when they hit Babylon the Great, what does it say, verse 3? A fire devoureth before them. So that's going to bring the fire. And behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, meaning vegetation and life. And behind them a desolate wilderness. Yeah, and nothing shall escape them. And so nuclear missiles will hit America, Babylon the Great. And the main or major prophecy that must pass before the missiles hit America and Yahweh returns to deliver the elect is Revelation 13:16. Revelation 13:16. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. The mark is the RFID microchip. So many people soon will be lining up, or however it is administrated, to take MOTBs, to take the microchip. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So this mark is attached to a digital currency and that no man might buy or sell. So there's going to be so the nuclear missiles will not hit Babylon until Revelation 13:16 happens. This is Revelation chapter 14 and verse 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen. Let me start at verse 7. Saying with a loud voice, Fear Yahweh and give glory to him, for the hour of his judgment is come, and worship him that made heaven and earth and the sea and the fountains of waters. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city. Babylon is America, because she made all nations to drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. This is after the destruction. Babylon is fallen. Verse 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone, which is from the ICBMs. in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb Yahushai. So, because Yahushua is going to return in the chariots, the so-called UFOs, and he's going to be looking down at the destruction hovering over Babylon while it's being destroyed, and beam up the elect. And those Israelites, or the Israelites that take the sea hip, it says receive his mark in his forehead under his hand. You're going to take part in that nuclear destruction when those ICBMs destroy Babylon by fire. And the rest of the heathen who are in America are automatically, not, I should say the heathen, all the heathen in America are automatically dead because salvation is only for Israel. This is the book of 2 Peter chapter 3 in verse 5. For this they willingly are ignorant of, that by the word of Yahweh the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water. Verse 6, whereby the world that then was, being overflowed with water, perished. And this was the time of Noah and the flood. Verse 7, but the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire, which is the fire that's going to destroy Babylon the Great, America, the lake of fire, against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. So then there was a flood, and now there's going to be a fire. Verse 8, but beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day. So there's enough reading on that. The point was verses 6 and 7, but I read from 5 to 8. And so fire will hit America. The flood was then. It was a and now there will be fire. Daniel chapter 7. And verse 11, I beheld then, because of the voice of the great words which the horn spake, I beheld even till the beast was slain, and his body destroyed and given to the burning flame. What part of the beast? This is the nuclear destruction of America, which of Babylon, which started as a little horn. So let's read it again. Daniel chapter 7, verse 11. I beheld then, because of the voice of the great words which the horn spake, I beheld even till the beast was slain, and his body destroyed and given to the burning flame. So that's America being destroyed by fire. Revelation 17. In verse 1, and there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore. America is the great whore, Babylon, that sitteth upon many waters. What does the waters represent? Verse 15. And he saith unto me, The waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, again the whore is America, are peoples and multitudes, Babylon the great, peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. So that's the waters, the peoples, the multitudes and nations and tongues. So that's the great melting pot of people in Babylon, the whore that sitteth upon many waters. All the different people in Babylon, the melting pot. So this is the place that will be destroyed. The fire that devoured before them. Verse 16, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, America's the whore, so you understand, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. So certain European nations are going to shoot missiles on America, and so America will be, the whore will be destroyed with fire. As it says, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. So certain European nations are going to shoot ICBMs on America. The whore that sitteth upon many waters. And we read that those that take the MOTB burn with the fire and the brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb Yahushai. If Babylon is fallen. This is verse 14. These shall make war with the Lamb. That's Yahushai, because Yahushai is returning in a chariot to so-called UFOs. And the Lamb shall overcome them, for he is Lord of lords and King of kings. That's Yahushai, and they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful. So Yahushua is returning. He ascended up into a chariot, a so-called UFO, and that's how he's returning. And he's going to bring destruction to Esau. And so that's Yahushua is going to be also hovering over Babylon, watching the destruction, returning with the chariots of so-called UFOs. It said, these shall make war with the Lamb. That's Esau, but you can't win against Yahushua. Acts chapter 1 and verse 9. And when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight. So this is talking about Yahushua. So he was received up in a chariot, a so-called UFO. And when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud, which that's the so-called UFO, the cloud, received him out of their sight. Verse 10, and while they looked steadfastly toward heaven as he went up, behold, 2 men stood by them in white apparel, which also said, Ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into heaven? The same Yahushua which is taken up from you into heaven shall so come in like manner. So as he was taken up in a chariot, he's returning in the chariots. which is taken up from you in heaven shall so come in like manner as ye have seen him go into heaven. And so we're waiting for the MOTB, Revelation 13:16, to pass. And then we know that America will be destroyed. We read the beast in the end of Esau's system. We read the beast, roughly paraphrased, the beast destroyed and his body given to the burning flame, the nuclear ICBM destruction of America. I don't know, take the time, get a couple more. Isaiah chapter 26 and verse 20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers. Now the chambers, the chariots, the so-called UFO, or UFOs, this is the elect Israelites being beamed up. And the chambers, the new Noah's Ark. And shut thy doors about thee, hide thyself as it were for a little moment, until the indignation be overpassed, the indignation being the nuclear destruction. Revelation chapter 18 verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people. This is the Israelites of the elect being beamed up. Come out of her, my people. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people. Then the Israelites of the elect would be beamed up in a chariot, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues, which has to do with the ICBMs in the destruction. So we need to be delivered from this destruction. And we know that certain European nations are going to shoot missiles on America in eat her flesh and burn her with fire, as it read, roughly paraphrased. And the elect will be watching the destruction from the heavens, from the chariot. Revelation chapter 15 verse 2. And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark. Who got the victory? The elect. And over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. So the fire we read at the top. So this, well, let's say it this way: the elect won't take the MOTB, and this is the elect in the chariot, looking down at the destruction of America. So that's what we desire to see, that to be a part of the elect, and hopefully and watch America burn by fire. So we know the system will be shot down by ICBM fire soon. Russia will be a nation that brings destruction to America. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13. I might close here. In verse 17, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. The Medes is Russia, the them is America, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Verse 18, their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces. That's the nuclear missiles, the bows. And they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, Babylon the great, America, shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Sodom and Gomorrah was overthrown by fire. That's how Babylon will be overthrown. Verse 20, it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. So you understand the point. This place will be down by fire. Fire developed before them. Forgive me a minute. 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 5, and spared not the old world, but saved Noah the eighth person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly. We read about the flood in 2 Peter 3. Verse 6, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow. And Sodom and Gomorrah was a place of homosexuality, with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly. And Babylon the Great will be overthrown in the same manner by fire. And so the elect will be delivered. Watch the destruction of America. We're going to come down from the heaven. We're going to pop the heathen woman. We're going to take over the kingdom in righteousness. Forever. King David will be there. Yahweh Shai will be ruling. So with that, and so the destruction of America is imminent. Then the kingdom of heaven, the children of Israel will reign in righteousness on the earth forever. So we're almost there. So with that, I'll give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem HaKadosh. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the true name of His only begotten Son. Those names are of utmost importance and to be praised. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone over well. Peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.